Hey guys, welcome back to the Crypto Wave. I was thinking of doing a video. Forex Shark had a big voice chat. He released a countdown. It's looking like Thursday's the go time. The countdown's ticking. Credits have been given on the animal farm, and I just kept getting this image of this show, this Tommy Boy movie, and just the chaos that's led up to this point. Now that ends up ending with a fight between those two and all kinds of stuff, but just the roller coaster that it's been getting up to this point. I've had many videos about this, talking about it's getting ready. This is the first one, I think, and if you guys watch my channel, you'll know it finally does feel like it's gonna be go time. Now within the chat, he did. Where is it? There is a timer right here, and we are 9 hours and 56 minutes away. So 10 hours away. It is currently 12 a.m. my time. So we're looking 10 a.m. 10 a.m. my time today, considering it's just past midnight. But this feels like go time. And why does it feel like go time? Well, he did a couple different things. One, he's finally credit everybody's pigs into the pigs credit contract. So we're getting a little bit more view of what's going on here. So if you look at the Pigpen, you're going to have 0 in the Pigpen, even if you had pigs in the Pigpen before. The reason for that is you need to claim it. You can either claim it to the Pigpen or you can claim it to the piggy bank. Now keep in mind, if you do claim it to the Pigpen, it's just going to be straight shot. You claim it here. This is how much you have available. You can do all, partial, some, whatever you want to do. To the Pigpen will cost you just the cost in BNB to get it over to that Pigpen. Once it's over here, we don't have a value yet. The volt value hasn't been populated, but that's when you'll start earning those pigs, which he added as a reward, as well as the daily BUSD, which I believe it's, if I remember right, 3% a day of whatever this value is in here. He also said he's got some tokenomics in here that should start boosting this a lot more than it was before. With that said, I did have an Excel spreadsheet that I was tracking daily what this BUSD value was. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to adjust it, so it's not going to be ready for a while because there's been a lot of things that have changed, and he hasn't really given a ton of specifics yet. But we do know that there's going to be more value based off of fees and things between pigs and dogs that's going to feed into this, as well as rehypothecation and things like that. I'm kind of hoping that somebody will create a website. There was a really cool website before that tracked all of this very, very simply. So I'm kind of hoping, I think it was this one. No, this is the drip one. Oh no, Animal Farm. Pause. Yeah, so this one, I'm hoping this one will kick back into gear and you'll be able to get all those values that I had on that spreadsheet. So we can do that day-to-day tracking on again of what the, per pig USD value, if that makes sense. So that is that. So, and the other option you have is if you go over here to claim to the piggy bank. Now you can claim to the piggy bank. What you have to do is you have to have BUSD available, because as you know, piggy bank actually is run on LP tokens. It's not just a straight pig token. You have to have or I guess it's now called the AFP token, but you know what I mean. You have to have BUSD to pair with it. So you could technically, whatever this value of 29 pigs is in BUSD value, because we know it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So pigs is still at 145 or wherever it ended, 148 on the old site. So if that is 148, 29, just for shits and giggles here, 29 times 148. So you would need 4292 if you were in this example to match this, so it's equal parts, and then you could actually set your time lock at that point, claim it. It would pull it from the pig's credit and then dump it right over here into the piggy bank with the stake that you had already put on there. So which brings us to the piggy bank. So another reason why I think we're actually going to be go time here is we do finally show our values in piglets. Now I'm being told it's basically a 5,000% increase of the piglets that you had. So again, going back in time here to the piggy bank, my first one, I had 225 piglets. On the new site, I have 240,229. In essence, I think that he did this for 2 reasons, and he went into pretty extensively in his last voice chat. In reality, he had to increase the amount of piglets so he could dilute it a little bit so that people who had low amount of piglets would be generating enough truffles that they could indeed compound every day. In order to get one piglet over here to compound, you had to have a significant amount of piglets in here to generate enough truffles to generate one piglet so you can compound each day and get the bonus. Some people didn't have enough. And I don't remember what that value was. I think it was like 7 piglets or something like that. So that's been modified. He increased it substantially, and there's actually going to be partial crediting now, or partial compounding. So that's why these values. Now I'm being told, or in the voice chat, he did say that if your value over here, these 225 piglets, was say $3,000, I'm just making up a number here, then this should equal $3,000. It actually should equal slightly more, and that's based off the fact that people that bought in post-bot, which was the entire purpose of this entire pause and relaunch, it got redistributed downstream. So in reality, you should have gotten not only the dollar value of piglets at current price over here, or not over here, this is the pig token, but the current price of the piglets, if this value, in fact right here, this was a $3,884 value at the time of pause, then you should have, this should equal at minimum that exact value, barring once it launches and things start buying and selling and moving around. However, he was basically saying that everybody, even top of the chain to the bottom of the chain, should have even slightly more than that. Now, we don't know what that value is yet because we don't have any of these truffle values and such. The good news is that the locks did come across. So again, if you go to this old site, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 locks, 659 days, 0 days. That was my first stake. That's just so I could claim, compound, and do whatever I want with that, not having to worry about time lock. I had, I believe it was a 2 year, 6 month, and then I can't remember what this one was. But I'll update those as well. But I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the new one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like the days were indeed reset. So it looks like 1 or 2, 3 year, 1 year, 6 month, and then that would be what, a 2 month or 3 month. So these are going to start generating. This is what this timer is for. So this timer is telling us when this all goes live again. So you are going to start earning some truffles. You're going to start being able to compound. You're going to be able to claim your pigs. You're going to be able to get into the Pigpen. All the liquidity is going to be moved over. This vault value should go up. We should start seeing the value of that that claimable BUSD and compounding as well, because again, now the big hype on the Pigpen is the fact that you're actually going to be earning pigs on top of that as well. So with that being said, Drip Garden's still rocking and rolling. If you click on Drip Garden, it does bring you to the old one. I have not actually compounded in a while. Let's do that. 220, sure, why not? Plant. Let's just compound that one. Although this, where's the contract? Slowly dwindling. I'll compound a couple more times here, though. Now, the other thing that we're going to be waiting for is, which is not on here at the moment, as you know, which you probably notice is missing, is the Farms tab. Farms tab is going to be added later. Farms, as we know, is where all the dogs and things and all the coins for farming are going to be locked in there. The reason it's not over here yet is, in case you don't know, hopefully you do if you're following along in the chat, dogs is going to be another week or two out. And that's simply because of the rehypothecation that happens with the dog yield farming via Pancake Swap since they switched over to the new syrup pools and everything of that nature. So that is all I can think of. Big news. I'm doing my overnight as usual. I'm hoping that I will be up in time for that launch at 10 a.m. I'll try and record it if I'm up, but I make no promises because these nights usually beat the crap out of me. So thanks for tuning in. One thing I would ask, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video around. And then if you have any thing you want me to talk about, if you're new to crypto and there's some questions that you don't quite have, if there's a project maybe, and I'm talking legitimate projects like animal farm type projects, not just, don't shill just any coin that you come across, but I'm looking for, actual legit projects that maybe look interesting, that have to do with DeFi and those types of things, play to earn. Let me know, and maybe we can discuss it. Maybe I'll do a video on it just to mix it up a bit. I do have some lined up. I am, funny enough, I am part of more than just the animal farm. There's quite a few other projects that I've been watching, a lot of NFT things that I hold, some Solana projects, some things that haven't been launched yet but are coming, so I can do videos on other things, and I'll start trying to do that. But in the meantime, it's Animal Farm until we get this launch going tomorrow, and until we get those dogs going. I would like to keep you guys informed. So thanks for tuning in. Have a great night.